GG. Nice. Hello YouTube, all welcome to MTGA, and today we are going to have a look at Niv-Mizzet Reborn in Historic Brawl. This deck aims to win by controlling the board and then refilling the hand with the commander Niv-Mizzet Reborn. We play a ton of multicolored cards to do so, but this way our commander draws us like 5-6 cards at a time sometimes, right? And that's just huge. We have a little package of Golos, Hour of Promise, and Field of the Dead with a Well Tree in the deck, and that also gives us a really scary different angle, right? Like, just Field of the Dead is an amazing card. I play 42 lands, I believe. Yes, 42 lands. A decent amount of ramp. All this ramp has basically in common that, okay, like, except for Into the North maybe, but they all have in common that they are easy to cast of 1 colorless and 1 green, and then they tap for any mana, so they can also fix our mana in the long term. We do not play pathways except the Dark Ball pathway, because black and green are almost like sought after colors on turn 1 and 2. And we want our lands to basically fix our mana at all time, because, you know, sometimes you really want to go from like white and black on turn 1 to blue and green on turn 2, right? Or like you want to have green on 1 and then just play Bedevil, like black red on 2. So you need like a lot of dual color lands, and pathways are not optimal for this. Other than that, this deck is pretty nice to just edit and then maybe swap out a few cards that you don't own and then just put your own cards in. Because after all, you just play your cool multicolor cards and it works. Namely, Omnath does not work with our commander, because this only searches for 2 color pairs and this is 4 color, so it can't be grabbed from our commander. It is still amazing, however. Especially like if you play a fetch and or like have an extra land drop to make. It's just like the colors it gives you is amazing. It refunds itself. Just a good card. The MVP, however, of the deck is probably Fires of Invention, an older card that has terrorized Standard for a decent amount of time, right? But yeah, it is really scary in this deck. Anyways, I hope you will enjoy the games. Please like and subscribe if you like my content, and I'll see you in the games. We are ready to play against Winota. Join our forces, and one thing I have to note is that Niv-Mizzet Reborn is in the absolute upper tier of historic Brawl decks, meaning, like, from the matchmaking, meaning that you will pretty much only play against like high tier commanders like Kinnan, Niv-Mizzet Reborn, Nikola's Dragon God, and so on. Okay, they have a Leader's Hawk, that is fine by me. And now we can start thinking about what we want to play. I feel like, yeah, I really like playing the Steam Vents tapped here, then going Blooming March, Rockfell Vale, and then I have Growth Spiral, like I can Into the North and then Growth Spiral Signet and something like that, right? So let's go with this. Into the North. What do we need? I think a white. Yes, white is probably what we need here. Okay. Grab a Snow-Covered Plains. And we are chilling. This is instant, right? Perfect. So we can just destroy Winota at instant speed with this. And then, or we can just hold up the Growth Spiral if we don't do anything else. Okay. So, you, and then pass the turn. Yep, that's pretty good. So they likely play with Dota. We putrefy their commander. We could also just, no, if this was like a black or something like that, we could just Growth Spiral, put this into play and then return it. But yeah, just getting the commander text out there is great. And their board is not really threatening without their commander, not gonna lie. I think I will take this time to refill, and I'm going to do so with a growth spiral, I believe. Can I still cast my commander afterwards? Yes, I can. Okay. You, and Niv-Mizzet. Now we have double board wipe. We refill a decent bit. We found a Hydra Crisis, which can also refuel us a ton. And they surrender. Yep, GG. We're playing against Golos, Tyler's Pilgrim. And maybe we will draw on our own Golos, which would be pretty cool. We go first. We would ideally want to have another land. Or like, obviously, a bunch more lands. But this is fine as is. Yeah, perfect. I think I'm just going to play this land. It's always a bit weird what land to play at what point. It's not easy. Okay, Druid class comes down. And I think I will just humiliate them. Yep, seems reasonable. What do you have there? Valky is pretty ineffective against us. Oracle of Modiah is potentially scary. But I think in the end, just Kiora Best the Sea God will beat us. Like if I just take all their value, I feel like I can beat them. Because if they run out of individually strong cards, they have to rely on Golos. And Golos is pretty telegraphed. Okay. Druid of the Elysian Grove, sure. And now we hold up Ionize. We do have... Yeah, we have enough for Ionize. Okay. Let's see. Sure. If they don't have a land on top, we're just going to electrolyze the Oracle. Yep. Deal 2 damage to you. And now we're just going to cultivate. So for the Ionize to work, we could just grab a blue and a... Let's see. Doesn't really matter too much, right? No. Does not. Put this on the battlefield. Play this and we hold up Ionize. Perfect. Beautiful. Nice. Circuitous route, sure. We could have also just countered that. I think that would have absolutely been fair. I kind of want to hold, like they will draw the land eventually, and I really would just want to hold my counter spells for when Golos comes down so I can delay the Field of the Dead. Currently thinking if I should use Mortify on something here, but those really don't seem that amazing or threatening, to be more specific, right? I am going to play you, Niv-Mizzet, go, and now I have 4 mana available. However, I don't think I'm going to use it. And then I'm going to discard the Mana Weft Sliver. Your time's up, buddy. Eventually I will just beat them down with Niv-Mizzet in the air, because that is a ton of damage. Sure. So in response to that, we're going to mortify the Augur, because they likely have a land on top. I like binding, I guess. Do they have red without the... Oh, they don't have red, right? Yeah, okay. So if I would binding the Druid of Elysian Grove, they couldn't have played the Tybalt backside, and that would have been really troublesome for them. GG. We are ready to play against Essica, God of the Tree. And this hand seems fine, sure. We're missing red and we have 2 red cards, but hopefully our Lurus Cooper can fix that. Golos is an amazing engine, Uro is just good. Like, basically half of these cards have been banned somewhere. And if you can say that about your hand is probably good enough for the format you're currently playing. Okay, they Thoughtseize or no, okay, so then now they take the Cobra here. Would have been nice to have. Drawing a red source would be the best thing, I think. I mean, green or blue would also be nice, so I can Uro on 3. But man, this hand just looks busted. Smells busted. Yeah, probably is busted. And I think I will just play the Godless Shrine untapped. Because life won't matter too much in this matchup and I want to keep up the Swords to Plowshares. Keep them guessing. Okay, there's the blue. We can Uro. And they counterspell the Uro. Which is fine in my book. The main problem with this is I really want to go deeper and fight a land. That is the only thing right now. Okay. What are you hovering my lands for? Oh, nice. Aren't you pretty? Virus? Do you have an answer, opponent? You don't? Ooh, that's spicy. You do not. And pass the turn. Rip apart. So do they kill the fires or do they play their commander? Okay, I think that's a fair choice. Mana with Sliver. One more land would have been nice. Oh well. Okay, mana with Sliver and we hold up Rampage. No, Rampage is sorcery, but we hold up Swords. Go blank. And I feel like these cards aren't that amazing here. I just want pure value, right? Okay. Oh, perfect. Beautiful. I think I'm just gonna slam Golos here to get a Field of the Dead. I could also get the Wall Tree, but I feel like my mana is currently decent enough. And I can pay for the most things I'm going to play. So getting the field out just to pressure them really is going to be amazing. I'm not going to attack with the Mana Weft Sliver because they don't know about the card in my hand. And I don't value the 1 damage here too much. Okay, sure, you get an extra turn, opponent. This is only, like, I'm going to counter this if the Esika is... Okay, I don't have a counterspell, right? But I would counter this if the Esika would be on the field, but like this, it's not that amazing. I get though why they did it. I think that's a really nice play, because now they have the 1/1s for blocking. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And now we... X6 EU, and you have Trample, so that's pretty good to take out the Chandra here. Okay, and oh, Lightning Helix does the trick as well. But I'd argue that I'm going to attack Hydrocrisis. They play Esika. I am going to dig an answer to this nasty enchantment on the field. I have to do it like this, right? Yeah. Niv, Rip Apart or something like that. It's Bedevil versus Kolaghan's command. I feel like with the stuff that's coming up, this is better. First, let's check if something happens here. Probably not. This has Trample, opponent. You sure? Okay. And
well, fresh out of fuel.
I can just prepare for a big turn next turn, or I can just try to peek a bit. I feel like peeking is probably my best bet, because this is like random. They obviously get something really big, but like what comes after the big thing, right? That's the really scary part. Okay. That is probably one of the more problematic big things they could have gotten, but honestly that's not too scary. Because it's x equals 2? Okay, x equals 2. And I'm just going to bedevil you. Yep. Otherwise I would have Helix if they would have also exiled the Niv with it. And Azekar decks can just run out of cards eventually. I mean, we can do too, but you know. Path. What does this do again? Nobody ever plays this. Then you gain 2 life, draw 2 cards, opponent lose. Okay, so that is irrelevant. Okay. We don't have enough mana to kill this as well. Yeah. Okay, Ugin has to go. Sorry, buddy. Well, not sorry. Favor Elder is usually an amazing card to have down in this deck, and then I keep something up like a Vanishing Burst or Lightning Helix, because I play Niv and he doesn't really cost that much mana. Oh, that's annoying. Now they have a field. That's reasonable. Sure, you can have an opponent, but this will be an uphill battle now. I mean, not that bad. Like, we're more equipped to deal with a ton of 2/2s than they are, because now our board wipes are actually, like, a bit better. And I'm not sure. Yeah, no, I'm just not playing anything here. We go with Niv-Mizzet. And hopefully draw a ton of cards. They have a counter spell that would be annoying, but they don't. Ooh, Clothis is an amazing card in this matchup. And Maelstrom Pulse as well. Like, that deals with a ton of cards. Okay. Let's see. Clothis coming down. And what do I want to play afterwards? I'm going to play the land and probably the Prismari command, drawing, discarding. So I really want to get you. Like, I want to hold the blue basically. And then draw, discard, and treasure. Yep. The Clothis will stabilize the burn from the Chant Rambler. So that's pretty great. Slowly burn him out as well. Okay. Our Promise doesn't look too hot now that field is not here anymore, but like, mana is really valuable, but so are all these removal spells really, right? Yeah, we have 3 board wipes. I feel like Solar Blaze is the weakest one. Okay. Triome. Your go, opponent. What can you pull out of your fun bag? The one thing I'm really scared about is Ulamog here. The Rampage could deal with Ulamog, like board wipe plus Rampage. Yeah, Ulamog is the one thing I am actually scared about. And when they come to the Ulamog, I'm not sure how we are going to deal with it. But with the change to 100 cards, his trigger isn't as scary anymore. Oh, I would have loved to Vanishing Burst that, to be honest. Yeah. And then with it... Wait, where was the Time Warp? Oh no, the Time Warp was revealed, so okay, they don't have a Time Warp. It's basically what's going on here. Okay. I have to kill this Jinga Taxes, obviously, because this is ruining my day. I think this will be a great opportunity to play Battle of Frost and Fire, because dealing 4 to everything is like literally the perfect one-sided board wipe. Oh, Dovin's Veto. Ooh, yes. Okay. And we start exiling things like Ugin so they can't regrowth it. Pew. I think I will lead on battle. Sure. We hold up the Dovin's Veto, and if they have double counterspell, or a Dovin's Veto themselves, we just do Kaya's Wrath. Not the optimal one here for sure, but it'll have to do. What are you hovering, opponent? What are you hovering? Okay. They are thinking. I don't think they're happy currently. They seem to hover erratically, maybe throwing the mouse against the wall. No, but for sure though, I don't think they're happy about this. I can be more efficient. Oh, they were counting. I see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, no, I'd love to. Okay, I can spend literally all my mana, but I don't think I wanna. So this is just making everything cheaper, because I wanna keep up some stuff here, right? Okay, and here us getting in with Niv, being able to Lightning Helix phase and having the Cloths on the board. Not gonna lie, that's a lot of burn over the course of the game. Okay, to Ferry, if they tuck something with Ferry, like if they tuck this, like they tuck this, we don't care. If they okay, Doomscar. If they tuck this, we just put it back to command zone. We could have also just boardified the Prismatic Bridge, to be perfectly honest. I just realized that. You guys probably screamed at me for like half an hour. Sure. This is fine. Okay, we scry 3, which is also pretty cool. But yeah, this Cloths is putting in work, not gonna lie. Okay, they have a Field of the Dead on their own, but honestly we can just wait a bit. Kaya's Wrath giving us life back. Cloths giving us life, that's amazing. Nah, yeah. Okay, now we just go with this, so they don't get a trigger here. Yeah, Cloths is really, like, this card just wins the matchup here. And it being back in the hand is extremely obnoxious. Ideally, we want to Maelstrom Pulse a zombie. Right? Ideally. Because then everything with the same name dies, so, like, this is literally kill all zombies on board. But man, I don't know. It's hard. It's hard. Okay. Field of the Dead. Coming in clutch. Yep, to Ferry.
Hurry.
There, Golos is coming down to play. And now they can activate it. Yeah, I don't think we can win this anymore. The Age of Treachery on the Field of the Dead was the first part that went wrong, and now all of this, whatever this is probably not optimal for me. Yeah. Okay. Growth Spiral, sure, opponent. Yeah, this is a I will Kaya's Wrath, and if it gets countered, I'm going to surrender moment, for sure. Valakut Awakening doesn't make it seem very likely that that will work. So do I rather have them let them have the Golos and all those tokens, or the Teferi? I think the answer is simple. I'm going to lead on the Maelstrom Pulse. They don't know about the Kaya's Wrath, right? So I'm going to lead on the Maelstrom Pulse on Teferi, that gets countered, and then I'm going to Kaya's Wrath the board. But then they still have a Teferi. But I don't have too many options here, to be perfectly honest. I'm still holding the Lightning Helix. Eventually, maybe they have a Planeswalker or something like that on 3 or less loyalty. Okay, my turn. We scry 3. We don't need any of you. Okay, Teferi. Hello. They don't have a counter.
That didn't go according to plan.
Okay, play white, black, okay. Play Colossus. Maybe you get countered? Oh? Yeah, haha. Okay, GG. We are ready to play against our next opponent, Esika, God of the Tree. And I will take a turn 3 Fires of Invention any day. Although, this is a bit awkward. I mean, 5-color mana bases, what can you do? Wait, nope, yeah, I got it. Top deck, that's what you can do. Okay, we play Shipwreck March, and then we can go Fires. And then I think we will... Oh no, I was about to say, okay, why doesn't this work? But I only have 3 lands. Oh well. So the question becomes, do I wait with the binding or not? Likely do, right? Okay. Play you. Play you. Could have also went with a Garruk Cursed Huntsman here, untap, and then this is an enchantment. But the Thoughtseize is fine as well. Okay. I am very much not scared of the Omniscience. I am very much scared about nothing here. Arguably the Vorinclex is annoying, because this having half the counters is not optimal. Okay, if they play Esika, we just binding Garruk plus. Pretty great. Okay. Garruk. Binding. Seems good. Well, we don't plus Garruk to be perfectly fine. We are just going to 0 him.
Maybe.
Do I lock them out of playing the commander here? If I destroy the Dryad, I don't. Okay. So now we play... Well, now we pick up and swing in.
You cannot run or...
And we play a tap land. Honestly, with the Fires, I'd argue I almost want to play the Snow-Covered Forest here. But honestly, like with Niv-Mizzet Reborn as our commander, we take all land drops anyways. So, yeah, we just want all the lands we can get, basically. Because if Fire sticks, we win. And if it doesn't stick, we won't lance. That's the basic idea. Okay, what do you get here? Honestly, we draw one more land, maybe. Nah. We would just want all the lands. Okay. Niv-Mizzet Reborn seems good to play first, because if I get to like have a removal spell here, I can destroy a wolf. Okay, yes, Kolaghan's Command is kind of the perfect card here. Honestly, okay, I can ult Garruk this turn, or I can just delay their bridge more. Honestly, with like knowing that this is their hand, I'm just going to destroy the bridge, and I'm going to do it with the card that they don't know about, well, that they know about, and that's a bit cheaper, right? Assassin's Trophy still might catch all answer to a bunch of stuff here. Okay. Get in. I could have also done some cute things and destroy my own fires, right? But I don't think that's the point. Next turn we very, very likely have lethal. Yep, GG. GG. We are playing the mirror match against Niv-Mizzet Reborn. And in the mirror match, I think Knight of Autumn is a pretty nice play, because that allows us to undo their ramp from Mana Rocks, if they have something like that, which I quite enjoy. Okay. So I try him next turn, Blooming March, and then we will see where we go from here. Everything comes into play untapped from now on, which is amazing. And we hold up Despark, but if they put something with mana value 4 or greater into play, I would be very surprised. Not sure what the plan in this matchup is. If I, like, obviously if I had counterspells, I would counterspell their commander to stop their value, but it's difficult, to say the least. Do we have blue? We don't have any blue whatsoever. Ooh. That's not nice. Okay. We hold up the Mortify. Okay, yeah, we want blue. We really do. Rush me. That's a good card to Mortify, I believe, because Despark will hit a ton more cards than just Rush me. Than just Mortify. Okay, there's our blue. That's pretty good. Okay. We hold up Electrolyze. Or Despark, obviously. And next turn we can try to jam our commander. Oh, I'm not even scared about that. Wow.
You will not delay Zendikar's convalescence.
Will they bring back Rashmi here? I think so. Do I care? I'm not sure. Yeah, I do care. It draws them one card a turn, right? Radahar of Celt seems pretty nice. For us, that is, because I'm not very threatened by it. Question is, do we Despark the Nissa? Right? Or, like, if otherwise they can just bring back Rashmi with Nissa, play Niv, and then just peel off the top as well. It's that could get ugly. Or, honestly, no, I'm just going to Electrolyze you, and then in case you, like, if they play land, they have to sacrifice it, basically. Okay, white, red, yeah, okay. Yeah, this gives us Niv. Okay. Seems very reasonable, I like it. Discard 2 cards. Uro is one of those cards. For sure. And the other one is a bit more tricky. Not sure how much value I get out of Kaya's Wrath in this matchup. I feel like Casualties of War is just going to do the same but better. But then again, what value do I get out of Tyrant Scorn? I mean, I have a target right here. I can also just bounce my Niv. Okay. Battle of Frost and Fire I keep over the Kaya's Wrath because it hits Planeswalkers. Okay. Let's see. They play land. They sacrifice Nissa to get a rush me. They play Niv. That's my guess. If they don't do that, I have a lot of game. Oh, there's another Nissa. Is this Nissa tribal? Would be hilarious. No, both of them multicolored. I doubt they play literally all the Nissas. Okay. So they do sacrifice this Nissa for the rush me. Okay. That's decent. The Battle of Frost and Fire is a bit unfortunate here. Kind of really want to get rid of this Rashmi. Okay. Destroy Rashmi. Boom. Okay, that worked quite well. Wow. I'm amazed. Play you untap, I don't think the life matters, and boom. I'm playing this untap just because I don't know what I have. Like, it's basically, it doesn't help me cast something, but it plays around like Mana Tithe or like Jurari Disruption effects, or you know, just in general, make them think. I think this is probably one of the creatures I want to Tyrant Scorn. Oh, they play their commander. Okay. What is in their pile? Nice. They chose this over the Garruk. Interesting. Okay, now I'm just trying to get in for a bunch of damage. So I feel like destroying Niv-Mizzet is the correct play. How to do it though? How much? Okay. I don't have double blue still. No double blue really sucks, and I don't see a Planeswalker right now, right? This just hitting two things is just. It's not where I want to be, dude. Okay. Sure. Target creature, and then can I take you off some colors? Can take them off blue, green. No, I can't take them off anything. Honestly, double black seems impactful to them. With stuff like Bedevil. Okay, they die, I swing in. If they just play land and replay Niv, I can probably just Despark. I still just want to draw a blue source so I can play Uro. Like, if I had a blue source, I would have likely just Desparked Uro. That would have been nice, right? But oh well. Let's see. So they're thinking about Belladraws, but like if they do Belladraws, then going to, like if they're going to activate it, going to 10 life is not that amazing. To 5 life is not amazing, and then I have lethal with Battle of Frost and Fire. Ay ay ay. Do you do it, opponent? Oh wow, okay, they're going hard. Now Lightning Helix is lethal and Bolt. Now not anymore, but this is not that great for them. They replay Uro, I believe, right? So they go to 9 and they survive a Niv-Mizzet attack, but then again they're at 3, so... this is... not optimal. Oh wait. Sure. Have this land. Hope you pick it. Because those are like medium cards, in my eyes at the very least. So them thinking, okay, he probably has something that he really doesn't want me to see there. I'm in your head, opponent. Pick the land. Yes, got him. And now they live at 1 currently. Because I can't prevent this from spawning. No, now they're at 0. Yeah, I have lethal in theory, because I can just Despark the Belladros, right? Attack? GG. Nice. GG, well played, opponent. We are done with the games. I hope you enjoyed them as much as I did, and Niv-Mizzet Reborn is just a good deck. Like, objectively, this is a good deck. I feel like I don't have much to talk about in this deck. It's just very straight up. Like, it looks like a mess, right? Don't get me wrong. It looks like, what the hell are all those colors? Why is this doing here? My credit card is at 0 and death and destruct is upon me, right? Like, you need a ton of rares and mythics just to, like, do something, because most of the multicolored cards are rares and mythics, right? Other than that, it's a pretty cool deck. The commander is pretty nice if you want to show off some like cool cards you have in your collection. Just scramble together, because you can just get all the cool cards, right? I think playing a bit more 1-mana interaction is decent. My biggest problem, obviously, with the deck has been the mana base. I have some asymmetrical aspects in there, like I have a Blooming Marsh and a Botanical Sanctum, but I don't play any other fast lands. I'm mainly focusing on green, right? Like, getting these dorks out early is pretty good, but yeah, just like tell me if you have any improvements on the mana base. I think this is the best I could do. I think this is pretty good, not gonna lie. But other than that, hope you enjoyed the deck, and I will see you in the next video.